Today we are doing a procedure called the cankle. This is a procedure where we remove fat from the calves and the ankles. So we're gonna go in and take a look at our friend Carissa, who's getting this done today. I'm just gonna be in OR2. So follow me. No. Hi everyone. Hi Carissa. How are you? Are you doing okay? Good. What areas are we targeting today?
Calves and ankles.
Calves and ankles. Why did you want to have a procedure like this?
Because I couldn't remove it myself, like difficult, so why not pay someone else to do it?
Like, I know in exercise it's really hard to target that area specifically with fat loss. But what made you choose AirSculpt?
Honestly, just a Google search.
Just a Google search,
Just a Google search found me.
Got it. How are you feeling so far?
Pretty good, pretty chill.
No pain or anything?
The worst part was just the numbing.
Yeah.
And
Kind of spicy.
Right now, I just feel vibration.
Yeah, that's cool. That's all I felt when I did it. And how do you feel about being awake?
So, fine.
Yeah.
I don't think it's crazy or anything.
No, you don't mind seeing all the fat in there?
I like to see it.
Yeah, you're like, bye-bye. Bye-bye fat. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Those like before and after, because you've done one leg, right, Dr.
This
Bullock?
leg is finished. I just did the final little, I took a tiny little bit off there that I just saw that you guys walked in. But then this one's been pretty much untouched except for it's numb. So we've gotten it numb. But you can see a real big difference to how this ankle tapers now.
Definitely.
And we'll
I
get
can see
that
it
other
from
one.
here too.
Yeah, we'll get that other one to match up.
Amazing. What does it feel like seeing the fat? Like being removed, going through that tube right before your eyes?
It's cool because diet and exercise doesn't show you that, so it's fun to see it.
Yeah. How do you like the Seattle office? How is it for you? How's it been?
Very nice, clean, friendly staff,
Oh.
pretty building.
Oh, that's nice. Do you think you would recommend AirSculpt to friends or family?
Definitely.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you for letting us come in and kind of take a look. Dr. Bullock,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you some questions.
Sure.
How is our patient doing today, from your perspective?
She is doing just perfect. She gets a gold star. for
Gold
sure.
star from Dr. B.
Yep.
How much fat have you been able to get out so far?
I think there's about 400 cc's over there, so 500 is about like a pint. So
And that's just off one?
that's just from the one leg.
Wow.
Yeah, and most of it actually is from the calf to the ankle. More of it came off of here probably than up here.
Yeah, because it's that
Yeah.
taper we all
Well, because
want.
that's what she really needs is to get this
The
taper on
definition.
the ankle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to start at the top and work my way down.
Can you explain to us from your perspective what AirSculpt is?
Yeah, I would say it's just I think the most technologically advanced, innovative way to get unwanted fat deposits out of your body. So it's, as you can see, people tolerate this awake very easily. It's generally considered very safe. It is invasive because we have to go under the skin, but it's minimally invasive.
Yeah.
So scarring is hardly anything, and just a little swelling is pretty much all you have to deal with in the recovery phase. And that will slowly go down over the next couple of months, yeah.
Why do you like doing AirSculpt so much?
I like it because I get very predictable results, and I think I get more fat out with this than I do with any other device I've ever used for similar types of procedures. So I just like the technology, and I like the whole staff and everything. I think we're doing everything right, and I'm happy about it.
We love you too.
Yeah.
I want to ask you some common questions about AirSculpting and the cankle. What do you feel is the downtime for a procedure like this?
I always tell people it depends on how you define downtime, but if you define it as how soon can I get back to my normal life, I think it's really minimal. I mean, it's literally a day or two.
A day or two, yeah.
And so, but you still have swollen, tender legs for a while, so on that, until they're totally normal and you have zero pain, that could take, up to a month or two, but that's due to swelling mainly. That swelling takes a while to go down sometimes. especially in the legs, because all that fluid tracks and collects down in the lowest point.
Yeah. I remember when I had mine done,
Yeah.
it's not that it hurt, it was just that I felt like the results were offset for a while.
By the smell.
But like by week 3, I was like really feeling myself. I was like, oh my god, my legs look incredible. So I loved it.
I think pain is really not, it's more of an ache from what most people tell me.
Yeah, like
more
a
of like a
dull.
bruised, achy feeling, not so much of a sharp, like if you had an incision on
It's
you.
not
or
like you're
something.
feeling it all the time.
Right.
How soon can someone work out?
Well, I would say probably within a couple of weeks. As soon as these little holes in the skin have healed up and are dry, then it's okay to exercise in my book.
Yeah.
So that, for most people, that's, about 2 weeks.
Yeah. I found that to be the case.
Yeah.
And then do you have BMI requirements, Dr. Bullock, for
Nope.
this procedure?
Nope. The only requirement I have is you gotta have fat down here to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Right.
What are all the areas you treat with AirSculpt?
Oh my goodness, we treat all this, obviously, the knees, the inner thigh, outer thigh, the little roll of fat some people get under their bottom, we call it the banana roll. The whole hips, waist, flanks, sides, bra rolls, tummy, chin,
Arms. We can do fat
upper
transfers
arms.
to hands,
Yep.
to the bottom, to hips, to the breasts.
Yeah.
Endless possibilities.
It's true, it's good.
Does this procedure leave a scar?
It'll leave just these little scars here, but when they heal up, they're hardly noticeable. I mean, even in someone who forms dark scars, they probably would just look like a mole or a freckle or something.
Yeah, I have a lot of trouble even finding mine at this point.
Yeah. And the fact that they're a perfect circle, I think, also sort of hides them and makes them just look like a
Like a freckle.
freckle or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Does AirSculpt provide skin tightening?
Definitely, yes. You actually get skin tightening just from the vibratory friction that this thing causes. But then we also have a laser that we can use to give added skin tightening, and for those that really need a lot of skin tightening, we have the AirSculpt Plus.
Yeah, the AirSculpt Plus is such a game
Yeah,
changer.
it has been a huge game changer for sure.
Yes. Will I bruise afterwards?
Almost definitely with the legs you're going to bruise. Yeah, the legs I would say are the part of the body that always seems to bruise the most.
Yeah.
But some people don't bruise much, and it's definitely if people have a tendency to bruise more than others, then they'll probably definitely bruise with any kind of leg procedure.
Definitely. I think taking arnica really helps too, like right before and then for
Yeah,
a few
I
days
agree with
after.
that.
That really helped me with my swelling and
So
bruising.
taking the pills and using the cream as well. helps, I think.
Definitely, 100%. Do you require post-surgical drainage?
Never. I shouldn't say never. Never say never, but almost never. Never for this procedure
Never
have I had to
here.
do one. I've never had to do it for this.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just kind of comes out, just
Yeah.
in those little open cuts.
The little, we got 2 little holes down low. Those will probably be the ones that drip along for the longest time because the water will carry down, but they'll heal up and be dry within a week. And there'll still be some fluid that needs to be reabsorbed by the person's body.
Do you do fat transfers? If so, where? We kind of discussed that.
Oh, yeah.
So again, the hands, the hips,
love
the
doing fat
bottom,
transfers.
and the breasts.
Yeah,
Yes, you're very good at that.
one of my faves.
How soon can I go into the pool?
Pretty much the same restrictions as exercise. So we want these incisions to be sealed up and healed. So at least probably 2 weeks or more for most people.
And how soon can I fly? Like on an airplane?
Within a day or two, really. I mean, even the same day, some people could. I mean, there is a slightly increased risk of blood clots when you're flying, and the same thing with after any surgery. So there's maybe a tiny risk associated with that, but that's about it.
Yeah, I think like 48 hours. Like,
Yeah.
That's what they say. But yeah, we have people that definitely fly in and out same day.
Yeah.
What type of garment do we provide for the ankles?
Oh, that's a good question.
We're gonna do an ace wrap over
We're
the
gonna-
ankles.
You can do ace wraps. You can also do compression hose. Either
Yeah.
one would work.
I remember when I did mine, you guys gave me the compression socks, and then I had the garment that went all the way down
Yeah.
to my ankles, and it was lovely wearing it. I felt so good wearing it at all times. Like it just felt like I was like reinforcing my new shape. It was good. Let's see here. Can I walk right after this treatment?
Oh, definitely. Everyone walks out of here.
What if I also get, that's true.
Yeah.
What if I also get calf or other leg AirSculpt procedures?
That's fine. You know, the number of body areas that you treat is probably going to be slightly, you know, related to the post-operative discomfort and the recovery time. So the more parts of your body you do, maybe the more annoying the pain might be. But it's still, I use the word pain very loosely here.
Yeah,
It's not,
I would never describe
yeah.
it as painful for me.
Yeah,
It's like more of like an uncomfortableness,
right.
but it doesn't really last. It's just kind of like, it's there and you don't really notice it after a while. What other treatments are typically done with the ankles? That's a good question.
Yeah, well, I would say most people that really have what we lovingly call cankles, that's their main thing they care about. But, you know, any other part of the body that needs it. So in the case of Carissa here, we're also treating her inner knee.
Mm-hmm.
This one has been done and this one hasn't. You can't really see it that well, but just to try to, you know, accentuate the natural taper of her thighs.
Yeah, a lot of people do. We had a patient that did like a full 360 of her legs for calves and ankles, anterior thigh, which is the front of the thigh, inner, outer. So you can definitely target more than one area when you're doing the legs.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Will this enhance muscle structure?
Well, I mean, it brings out the shape of the muscle, as you can see in this leg. But I mean, we don't really do like sculpting in calf muscles or anything like that, because the skin on the lower legs is a very tricky area to work on, I think, because you can get, if the doctor's a little too aggressive with fat removal, it's very easy to cause indentations here. So.
Yeah, I felt for me like I had muscle there, but like when we removed fat from my ankles and a little bit on my calves, I felt like you could just see my muscles so much better.
And well, definitely allows you to see the muscles that are there, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. I stand quite often, which creates water retention. Could this help relieve some of the water on the ankles?
I would not guarantee, I wouldn't plan on that as a solution to that problem. I mean, it probably won't do anything for the water. It's really just removing fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. These were all the questions we had, and Carissa, we really appreciate you letting us come in and chat with you while you get the procedure done. We appreciate that. Thank you, Nurse Kaylee. Thank you, Dr. Bullock. We'll see you next time on another IG